and I'm going to do it on a bit of an angle too, so you want to have enough. Two, and then we're going to tie a bow as well. So I can't remember how much I did for the bow. As much as it takes to tie a bow. Let's have a look how much a bow would be. Roughly about that, plus that, plus that. So I'll go a little bit longer. And that works out at, it's longer than the other two. Oh, I don't want to get on there. It's a bit longer than those other two there. And I just happen to have the inches out on my mat. Where are the centimetres here? There they are up the top. Okay. Got it upside down. Okay, centimetres, it's about 27 and a half, 28, nearly 28. 27 will do for that. And the other two are 20 centimetres for the other bits. Okay, so I start with one and I lay it across the top here. So I want it about, I just do it by eye, so I lay it across the top at an angle like that because I want it to cross over. And just make sure you've got enough off each edge and hold it there and just sort of fold it under and then push it onto the tape. And then the other one, you get that up the top as well. And I just lay it on the top like this. Just pull that one tight. We'll pull them in a minute when we do it on the other side. We just want to get them on one side first. And just fold that under. So if you fold it over now, you can see I've got it stuck to the tape there. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I haven't measured anything for this. I just look at it and go, yeah, I think I want it there. I mean, you could do them straight if you wanted to, but so I try and aim for a similar sort of position up the top. But, you know, I'm not being too fussy about it. Just pull it. You don't want to pull it too tight. You want to have it tight enough because you don't want it to bow the card. So you put your finger in the middle underneath, under there. Just push it across like that. And then the other one will go, just hold it like that. Here we go. And we won't put the bow on yet because we want to put this onto the base. So I'm just going to put another piece of tape over the top of those to hold them. And just gives it a bit more, you know, make sure they won't come off. You can take those two off. And then just take off one end of the bottom. And leave that sticking out like that. And just do one end at the other end as well, the top. Or bottom, whichever side, I can't remember which. Just don't take it off all the way yet. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to position this end first because I've got a lot of sticky going on here. So if I get this one, so I actually turned that one a bit on the side because I like it like that. But you've got to be careful when you're doing that you cover all bases, and it's a bit tricky because if you stick one down, once they're down, they're down. And I think I've got that in the right position. I can't hold it up, sorry, to show you, but it looks pretty close. I'm going to go with it up there. So I've stabilized it here, but I haven't pushed it down yet here. Just going to let it sit. Now I can pick it up. I've just gone off a little bit to the edges. So it's not sitting, it's not meant to sit straight. It's meant to go right up to the corners. That's how I've planned it. And then you just pull out those like that. and push it down. And then we can tie the bow later or now, it doesn't really matter. And we want our little piece for this, and we want to put some dimensionals on that. So I've got use this piece. Got a piece that's a bit at the end of its dimensional life. Let's put that on. So I pop this one up. So just go around and cut the edges off your dimensionals if you're up to that part of it. Get some of those going. And I'll just place that I just place things a bit first just to get an idea. And I just sort of put this over the top at an angle like that. So I want my heart to sit down there, I think. Right. Oops, the daisies. Where's my backing gone? It's stuck on my finger. Happens all the time, doesn't it? Oops, today, sorry. I have to get a takeaway stand, aren't I? Alright, looking at the other one, I'm just going to sort of plonk it about there. And then this one's going to come over there. So with this one, I actually put a bit of dimensional on this side. So I'll just use the edges. Sorry, I just got to sit up for a second. Just sit up straight for a second. So I'll just trim it and work out where you want it. Sort of might go off that one a bit this time. So I want it down here on this piece. There. Sorry, hope I didn't have my head anywhere. Put the back off. And then I'll put the other piece. I don't know if we need another piece. We can put one up there as well. Yeah, I did. Let's trim that one off. On the packet. This one's, I don't want it to show, that's all. Put that under there. Oh, I might have to trim that bit off. I'll see. I see it? Yeah, you can see that. So I'll just take that little corner piece off. That should be alright. And then we just want a tiny little bit of glue under this piece here. Sort of down a bit where it's going to sit there. Just to give it, you know, to stabilise it. Don't want it falling off. Take the piece of paper off that one. Just sort of pop that on there like that, however you like. I like it like that. That one's sitting up a bit. Okie dokie. There we go. How's that? Oh, my legs. Okay, we're nearly done. Just got to put a few extra hearts on, have a stretch. Just gonna have a little stretch. And you can see me in the reflections of all my little hearts. Alright, we'll move these ones out the way. See, there's a little heart there as well. So you could even use one of those and do something different with it. Keep going up there. Right, so to put this one on, we just slide it under there. and tie a bow. I know, it makes it sound easy, doesn't it? Let's see how I go today. Rightio, where are we? Oh, not too bad so far. Just pull them in a bit. I just usually pull them in a bit and out a bit and in a bit and out a bit. This looks alright. Work out where you want your bow. I'm going to put it there. And then put a little mini glue dot under it to hold it in place. So I just put that underneath. I'm just going to put it there, sort of underneath the base, but so it holds it to the base as well. And that's in under there. You can fiddle with your little bowie bits a bit more, but then I'm just going to trim that like that, and like that. Give the ends a bit of a, my ends off there. Okay, move over a bit. My camera's moved again, keeps on falling down. And then this one here, we can either trim it down again. I might have to trim it down again a bit. I only used the middle bit last time. So to trim it down, which ones have I got there? Let's work out what I've got. I think I used a bit of the leftover card, and that's how it ended up like that. But it really wouldn't matter which part you use, as long as you just use some of it. Or you don't have to use any of it, actually. I'm just wondering whether we should just use one of these other hearts, seeing as I have them, and then I'll have a different card. I could put that one in there. I actually quite like the idea of that. What do you think? Oh, I've got a heart stuck on my finger. I think I better stick that on my card. I might put that one in there, because then it's from my heart to yours. It's like, and it's a bit different. Just put a bit of glue on the back of that one, seeing as it was already stuck to my finger. Stick that one up there, and we'll just grab a couple of other hearts out of the box, because I've got quite a few now to work with. I'll get my glue out. Down there. Right, let me look. Got a bit of other things going on in here too. Hang on. Find some of the ones I coloured in yesterday. These ones. So I really like. So to get the effect like that, with the hearts a bit darker, you can see that. Where the heart's a bit darker at the top, you just use your brush and do, you know, the top bit darker than the bottom bit. I love that effect. So I haven't had my glue sitting up. I didn't bring my glue holder. Whoops, a daisies. Now I've got too much. Oh dear. Let me get some of that off. Let me get a bit of paper. I need a bit of card or something. Here's a piece of this. I'll just take some of that glue off, because I don't want all that on there. Let's wipe it on something else. Here's one of those, and I'll get another little heart. Use a bit of that glue. Oops, daisies. I dropped you. Right, put that off there. How are we going? And what do I want? Another one of those. Hot. I'm gonna get the glue off here. Oh no, I won't worry about that. Just get a bit more out. Try not to put so much on this time. A little bit of glue like that. Just enough. Probably should have put them a little bit closer together. Never mind. That's okay. And we want another little one. Oh, maybe we could use a white heart. Maybe I will. A white heart. Just be different. I don't like to make them all the same, you know. I'll use that one. I'm going to put him in and put a dimensional on the back of him. There's my other dimensionals. Get a new one out. We only need one on him. There we go. I'm going to do this one different. Put that in there. Oh, like that. My heart to yours. And then it's just a little bit different to the other card. And I'm not sure if I'll use that now. You could put the white inside, you know, and put that on the inside, on the middle, couldn't we? But I haven't got the card handy to do that right now. So I might finish that off and put that inside. Pretty happy with that. We just need another little heart up here. Let's find one in here. There's one. Whoops, it's stuck on my fingers. So this is a little bit fiddly, this one. Down where you want him. And because I don't have this one here, but we've got this heart here, so I'm not too worried about that. But I'm just wondering whether I do need another little one down the bottom. There, I might do that. We need a little one up the top too. I haven't put that one up yet. Oh, shook it too hard. I hate that. I hate it. Scrape that out of there. Scrape a bit of that glue off. Right, I'm just going to put this one down the bottom here. And then I want one more up the top there. Oh, we had one up the top there too, didn't we? Let me see if I've got any more little ones. We have to go a different size. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's not as small, is it? No, maybe I haven't got the little ones. You can do the little white ones like this one, like this fella. A little bit of glue on. That way that'll balance out those white ones. There. And oh, there's a little one. Here's a little one, I found one. Just try not to put too much glue on it. It's really hard doing these little ones. Oh, there we go. my tool. I have to use my tool to get it off my finger. Sorry, I know you can't see that because it's stuck to my finger. Alright. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that, although I've only got, oh yeah, see we've got the one big white heart and then we've got the little white hearts there. I think that's alright. And it gives it a bit of variation too. Okay, well that's it for me. I'm going to finish there. So gives you some ideas. And you can change it up and I'll put that inside afterwards and put a picture on later. Okay, well I'll be back next Wednesday night for a live. And I hope you have lots of fun and happy Valentine's Day. Ciao.